All right. Yep, we get sound of coughing. Okay. Hey, everybody, or well, one viewer, Rindert is watching. So hi, Rindert. So we're here. We're online. We're live because first of all, I didn't do an episode of All Aboard this week, so I thought, and thanks for mentioning that sound and image is good. Woo! But I didn't do a episode of All Aboard this week. Didn't have the time to film one or to do a live one. So today, well, we thought of doing some gaming live for you. 2 viewers now. We're going strong already. So I took a selection out of my collection. It's standing, of course, not in the picture, but we decided to start with a game of Samurai Spirit. Samurai Spirit, yes, it is a game by Antoine Bauza, and this game is, in my opinion, very much underrated. Hi, Ryan, welcome. Great to see you again. Welcome. You are about to watch a live playthrough of Samurai Spirit, and maybe after that, something else. Who knows? We will be playing until we want to stop, or if you say, oh, please stop playing, we cannot stand it anymore. That's also an option. So, Samurai Spirit, the short story is we are samurais. And as you can see, we both have our own samurai here. I have Gorobei, and Elisa has Heihachi. Bless you. Hi, James. Great to see you again. Yeah, the regulars are already entering the live stream. Pretty cool. So we are samurai, and we are trying to protect this small village from the raiders, which is represented by this deck of cards. Now, these raiders, I'll explain while we'll play, have different numbers, different penalties that they can use against us. And they are trying to destroy this village. We lose when after a round, and we're going to play a maximum of 3 rounds. After that, there are no more villagers left and or no more farms. Now, we have some protection. We have some barricades here. And of course, we have our samurai with their special abilities. Now, my samurai, he doesn't get penalties from raiders with an even number. And Elisa, she can just say, I will not fight this samurai with this raider with 2, 4, or 6, and I will give it to my boyfriend, my fiance, because yes, we are engaged. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. We're going to try to save this village from the raiders. Now, first of all, we need to decide a starting player, of course. So, people, the first one who says who is a starting player, well, we choose your suggestion. Who will be starting player, me or Elisa? Dun, dun, dun. Who will get this token? Eliza. All right, so Heihachi will get the starting player token. She will start. Now, all the other things on the player boards, I'll explain when they come. So, Riner, thank you, but James and Danny already said that Elise will be the starting player. Now it's 2 against 2 because you said Kurt twice. Yeah. That's why you need decent rules, people. It has to be clear. So if I should have written the rules and said only 1 vote for each viewer. By the way, welcome, Danny. Great to see you. So let's get started. We have a deck of 14 raiders here. 1 to 4 are their power. Yeah, ladies first. That's just polite. Yeah, true. Later, there will be bigger enemies as well, but we'll keep them there for now. Okay, so let's get going. So what we do first in a turn is, well, we draw, or the player whose turn it is draws a raider. Boom, there we go. Now, this raider, he has a power of 3. So that's an uneven number. That means Elise cannot use her skill to give him to me. So she will have to deal with it. Now, she has 2 options. She can either, well, fight him. Hit fight. There we go again with all those wordings. Let's see. We can fight. And, well, if we fight, we can either confront them, and then we place the raider to the right. And that means he's going to fight us in the next rounds as well. Or we can defend. So we are going to defend the village against this raider, and then we put him left. Now, the idea of putting it on the left side of the board is at the end of a round, we want to have one of each of these 3 symbols. The hats, the farms, and the villagers. If we don't have a certain image, well, we are going to lose some people maybe, or get some wounds. We'll see when that happens. So, Elise, what are you going to do? Ryan said tie broken because... Great, so Elise. Now, by the way, it's Elise, so with an E at the end. But we always find it funny if someone says Eliza. Elisa. So, Elise, she decided to defend against it, and now she has the image of a villager. Now, you can only have one of them, so if she ever draws another raider with that symbol, she cannot choose to defend with it. But now it's my turn, and I'm going to draw a card, a 2, so I could just fight it and ignore it later, but it has also a village symbol on it, so I could do it like this. Now, this symbol, I'll explain that later. This is the penalty if you decide to fight against it, to confront him. But what to do? It's not a high number, so it's not that dangerous. So
fight.
Confront. So I'm going to confront this one. Don't worry, James. Elisa is also very good. So if we confront it, then we look at the number, and then we advance our meeple that many spaces on this track. Now, if this track ever gets to this symbol here, we're knocked out of the flame here, and we have to burn something down as well. But if we manage to get it all the way to number 9, we can activate our Ki or something like that. Apologize my accent of my Japanese, Chinese, samurai language. All right, so I'm going to 2, and that ends my turn. So it's back to Elisa. All right, Elisa has drawn a 3 strength, and well, he's pretty powerful. Now he has a farm symbol, so she could still defend it. And now if she wouldn't, the penalty would be pretty hard to swallow because he will burn one of our barricades. So she will defend. That means later she has less options to, well, put it on the left side. All right. I picked his brother. Oh, by the way, I forgot something. Before I do, I have this penalty now. Now this penalty says that I cannot use one of these. So these, or no, as an action, as an action, I could give my special ability to Elise for her to use once. Now in this penalty here, I cannot do that this round. No. No, now I cannot give this to you. Anyway, I have this one. I think I'm going to defend against this fellow as well. So that means it's back to Elisa. So how have you people's days have been? It has been very white and cold outside here. I had a very fun morning where I wanted to get to work, and my bus was 35, 40 minutes late, which was quite an adventure. So Elise has a number 4 with a villager icon on it, so she cannot defend against it, so she could only place it here, or with her ability, she can give it to me. Oh, she's going to give it to me. That means this is a little bit dangerous. Oh yeah, I can choose now. You're right. So I can put it here or here. Yeah, I can ignore the penalty, but it brings me to 6. If I get another 4, I'm dead. Well, I'm knocked out, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. James has been enjoying playing Black Orchestra solo. Ooh, that's I heard about it, and the theme seems pretty cool, but I'm not really sure how it plays. So tell me more. And you get Tiny Epic Galaxies yesterday. We have that game as well. I like it, but we don't play it often, honestly. But then again, we don't play many games often. So what to do with this one? Should I confront him and fight, or should I defend? Defend. We'll defend. Okay. There you go. That means it's my turn. And now I get this fellow here, which has, again, a farm symbol here. So I guess I'll have to take it here because I already have one. So I'm going to 4. Luckily, it's an even number, so I do not have to do the penalty later. Is there someone watching who already played this game, by the way? Just to see how many people already know this game or how it works. Now, Elise has to fight this one. She goes to 1, which is not too bad because it's only a 1, but he has a sneaky special ability, this penalty. Black Orchestra is a very tense game. It's difficult to get a shot at Hitler. But apparently it was difficult in World War II as well to get a shot at Hitler. He had to do it himself. And if you miss him, even more difficult to get a second shot. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, so first of all, I don't get the penalty. Normally, I should burn a barricade, but I don't have to because of my talent. And now I get this one here. Again, a farm, so I cannot defend against this fellow. So I have to put him here. I'm going to 6 also already. So that's going fast. Back to Elise. So Elise, as because they're all male characters here, Elise has this sneaky penalty here. That means we have to put the top card of the Raider deck on this stack here. These might be raiders that will, well, sneak into the village and raid a little bit and burn something. So we'll see what happens. We'll find out later. And now she has a 4. A 4 with a villager icon, so she cannot defend against it. She has to confront him. She has to fight him. She could give it to me, but then I will be knocked out, and I don't want to be knocked out. Please don't hurt me. Let's see. To be sure. Okay, so the penalty of this one is that you cannot put raiders there. Okay. So that might be difficult. All right, so I drew number 1. Again, I don't have to do the sneaky one. And again, a farm. Man, there haven't been any heads yet. So that's something we have to remember. We have to kind of try to remember which icons are there a lot of, so we can take chances later in a later round. But also, we have to know which one are very hard to get. And at this moment, no heads. So I will I will fight this one here. Sadly enough, it's an uneven number, so I'm going to 7, and I will have to do the penalty later. Oh, man. So this is not good, people. Oh man. So we have 4. Now maybe we should have used one of the special abilities, but yeah. Okay, now she has an option again. She could put it on her figure, and then she will be knocked out. Oops. Or she could give it to me, and I will knock myself out. All right, so she goes down. Now it's still like this now. We have to burn something. Well, as long as we have barricades, we can burn a barricade. There we go. And then it's my turn. Well, very simple. I have to do the sneaky stuff. So again, one sneaky raider slipped past us. And then the last fellow here, it is another 1. And again, no hat. Oh, man. I hope these are 2 hats here, the sneaky fellows. Okay, so I will fight him and go to 8. And that means the deck ran out, so our turn is over. Our round is over. So that means we go to the next phase of a round. Then we have to, let's see. First of all, we go to the little. Well, if we should have any samurai here. Oh no. Okay, no, we just go to the symbols here now. Okay, first of all, we look at the hats. If we don't have a hat symbol on the left side of our board, well, it's not that bad, but still. We get a wound. We both get a wound, so we both get one of these wound tokens. Well, it could be worse, but hey, wounds can be healed. He's protected now. So we're wounded, which is not too bad. If we get wounded once more, some things may happen with this character. Ooh, or with him. Okay, that means now we go to the farms. Now, if someone didn't have a farm, we would have to remove a farmstead. Now, we both have the farm, so nothing happens here. Sweet. And then we go and watch to see the family symbols, these little villagers here. Now, for each villager that we don't get, we have to remove one. Now, we both have a villager, so we don't have to remove one, and that's pretty cool because now we get bonuses for safe family members. That means we turn them around, and these have little symbols here. So this one means we can remove the top sneaky raider from the sneaky raider deck here. So this one goes away. Let's see. Is it a hat? It's not a hat. Okay, crap. All right, so it goes to the graveyard.
That's a good one.
And this is a very good one to have removed because later, well, I'll explain later. Okay, so we get another villager, and this one builds a new fence, a new barricade. So this one comes back. Now we can never have more than we started with. And then this one will heal one of us. And he heals, or she heals, a random player. Now I don't have anything to... Let's see. Always have dice close. So we going to roll. Highest player gets healed. 6. She always does that. 1. 3. Let's see. By the way, it was Coles where James is. James, where are you, by the way? And it's there was no snow. Well, there was snow this night here, but not during the day, I think. But it froze like hell. So Elise, or Heihachi, her wound is being gone, and we are going to reshuffle those little villagers. Now, the next thing that we do is go to the raider, the sneaky raider deck here. So we have one left. So we have to turn it around. And if the raider has this fire stuff on the bottom, well, he'll burn a... Oh, and it's a hat. It's a hat, by the way. So we have one hat in the game, which is not good, but at least we know he's there. So and he doesn't have fire, so he doesn't burn anything. So we're okay. So I put this random back, and we are going to prepare the next round. And that means, now we have to do some stuff here. So if at least one farmstead and at least one villager is still there, we get to go to the second round. And then for each player, we are going to add a lieutenant, which are worth 5, strength 5, and are a little bit stronger. And also bad, of course, because they're an uneven number. So our skills will not help against the 2 that are shuffled in. So that's what we'll do. We put them somewhere in the deck, and then we shuffle the deck again. With superb shuffling skills. James is from Iowa, in the middle of the US. Yeah, it's cold in Iowa. It's cold here as well. It's cold everywhere, it seems. It's probably except for Australia. All right, so we reset this because, well, there are no more raiders. And then we go to the second round. Almost. All right, so who was the last player? I was the last player last round, so Elise can start again. This one. And she starts with the number 3. No special penalty. What's the temperature in your countries? Well, here it probably at this moment it is minus a little bit. Now we're talking about degrees Celsius. -1. It's -1 at this moment, so it's okay. It has been colder already last days, but -1, so it's freezing outside. So the rain, because it rained today, the rain is going to freeze, so it will be well, we can ice skate on the streets tomorrow if you want, I think. Now I don't know how many degrees Fahrenheit that is, and I'm too lazy to Google it. Okay, so Elisa has this.
You can do it.
Yeah, Rindert, if you're still watching, how much is -1 Celsius in Fahrenheit? People need to know. In Lithuania, it is -20 Celsius. -20 Celsius.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it's warm here. Okay, I understand. Okay, so it's hot here. -20, man. So Elisa decided to fight this guy. Probably not a bad decision because we have a lot of villagers left, and this guy doesn't give a penalty. And in Iowa, it's about 5 degrees Fahrenheit. -1 Celsius is about 30 Fahrenheit. So it's pretty cold there as well, James. Wow. I'll stop complaining. Okay, I understand. It's cold everywhere but here. Okay, I've got this big fellow, number 4 strength. Now, if I keep them, I don't have to do the... what will I do? Oh? Which? Yeah, but the penalty doesn't go through, so... It's a 4, it's a big one.
It's a puppy.
Yeah, but there might be worse than...
You have a 4.
Yeah, I'm going to place it here. Let's go. Boom.
Boom.
A big one there. And Ryan, there is 22 Fahrenheit, so that's also colder than here. It's a 1, but a sneaky one.
I believe it's worth.
Okay, we'll fight the sneaky one. Now, as you can see, Ignatikas, this game is Samurai Spirits, an underrated game by Antoine Bauza, which might be one of my favorite designers. Who knows? I'm not going to spoil my top 5 designers list that I'm planning to do someday. So before I forget to tell about this, now at the beginning of a turn, you can choose to pick one of these skills. Now, these are the skills of the other samurai that you can play with. They also have a skill. So you can choose one of these and use it for one round. If you do that, it goes away for the rest of the game, but it might be useful to do so. It is not mountainous in Belgium. We claim to have a mountain, which is called Barak Fretur. But it's not a mountain, it's just a big hill. Honestly, no, we don't really have mountains, actually. No. Where we live, it is very, very flat. Many fields and stuff like that. If you go to the south more, then you have what's called the Ardennes, and there are hills. But we call them mountains because they're the highest stuff that we have in Belgium. So there are mountains. They're small, like Belgium itself. All right, it's my turn.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have this number 2 fellow, which is not too bad. Although if I place them here, it's... People, help us. Were there many number 3 enemies?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I have one.
Crap. Now, if I draw one of these lieutenants with a 5, I could place him there. So I'll put this one here. It's a low number, but let's don't take too many risks. So I'm going to defend. It's your turn. Now, talking about mountains, you can still, if it snows enough and it's cold enough, you can ski in Belgium if you want. There are some ski. What? Yeah, there are some ski areas that you can use. By the way, I see there is a lot of glare on this one here. Sorry about that. That's because it's not the best lighting here. I'm sorry about that. I cannot change it. So, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have a sneaky raider again.
Yes.
Oh, Elise drew the hat. She's not giving it to me.
No.
Maybe you should give it to me.
Why?
Because if I get a second wound.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Aww.
So she can give the 2 to me because of her skill. And then I can place it here. Now, she could kept it herself, but then I'm going to get a wound here, probably.
Oh.
And then I would change into a beast, but I'm closer to dead as well then. So, my turn. Number 1. Crap. That was not what I was hoping for, a number 1. Oh, man, with the... Yeah, I have to fight it.
Yeah.
Can't do anything against it, so I'm going to 5.
So,
I really should not... Another sneaky one. This might be a big problem here.
Maybe.
So, folks, of those who are watching the channel and didn't see it yet, I've started my top 75 games of all time on the channel. What that means is I just talk about my 75 favorite games at this moment in time. And I already did the intro and 75 to 71. And tomorrow, I think there will be the next part going from 70 to 61. It's already uploaded, so I only have to push the button to put it on YouTube. Ignatikas, I am playing with my fiancée, my girlfriend, fiancée, Elise. We have been together for more than 7 years already. She didn't play games before we met. I didn't play games before we met. But she tags along. She has to play games with me. Otherwise, we do. All right, so let's see what I get. How? A 4. But this is interesting. Oh, first of all, I have to burn stuff. We burn a barricade. This burn raider. And I get this 4, and this is interesting. So I think I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to fight him. That puts me to 9, and now things are getting interesting, and I forgot what this fellow does. So let's check it out. So if you get to your maximum here on your track, and that's 9 for me, and I've got 9 in total, then you get to activate your kiai, and it's probably pronounced very wrong. Did you get engaged recently? I don't remember hearing you say fiance before. No, we got engaged end of August when we were on vacation in Paros, Greece. But I'm still I still say girlfriend because I've been saying it for 7 years, and it's hard. It's a hard habit to get rid of. So that's why I most of the time still say girlfriend. It's not because I don't want to, but it's because it's a habit. But it's my fiance. Oh yeah. All right. So I get to activate my ki. Now, when that happens, first of all, I get to remove the top raider from this row here. He's dead. I fought him very hard, and that means this goes back to 5 in this case. And I get to activate this here. And for Gorobai, that is, I can take the top 2 cards from the raider stack. Wow, and place him on the discard pile. So this one goes away. It's a pep. Oh yeah. What if we remove a hat? And this one. So that's okay. It's an uneven number, which sucks, and it burns stuff. So if it's here, it's bad. But 2 lieutenants are still here. Yeah. Or here. Oh, man. I probably just haven't been paying attention. No, I probably haven't said fiancé that much. I mention Elise quite often. Elise? Yeah. Elise? Yes, but I talk when I mention Elise, my voice gets high. And but yeah, the word fiancé hasn't dropped that much. And it's my fiancé's turn.
Ooh. I have to do this.
What about you, James? Are you married? Have a girlfriend? Have a fiancé? Or are you a lucky bachelor? Oh, number 3. Did you do this? Yeah. Okay. I was talking to the people.
Oh man.
Yeah, these sneaky bastards, they are going. This is a cooperative game, so we're both trying to defend this little village here. And James is married. How long have you been married, James? And are you still happy? And are you sure we should get married? Just asking. So what was I talking about? No, you're defending. Oh yeah, it's a cooperative game, Ignaticas, in which we both are trying to defend this village here. So we are playing maximum 3 rounds. If at the end of a round we don't have at least one of these farmsteads or at least one of these villagers left, well, then we lose. So that's what we're trying to do. Now, this game plays up to 7 players. You have more samurai to play with, so you can play this with many people. I haven't played it with more than 4, I think, but I would be happy to play it with 7 players once. He's been married for 16 years. What? And he's happy. I'm sure that you will be happy too. Woo! That's a relief. Oh, man. So, it's my turn. I get to ignore the wound because it's a 4, and I get to ignore even numbers. And now I just see that Elise is swinging everything with the... Okay, so I've got an uneven number. That sucks. So I have to put him here. I've got to fight this guy. 1, 2, 3. Now, luckily, there's only 1 card left. That means he will not burn the thing because the round will be over. Are we sure we will? It might be a 5. Oh, you have to do it like that. Oh, okay. Oh, man. We have many, many sneaky raiders this time. So the round is over because the deck is empty. That means... Sorry, I ducked out for a minute. Did you say that you got engaged?
What?
Oh, man. This is a surprise for everybody.
What?
That we are engaged. Yeah, we got engaged in August, Ryan. So, yeah, that's what I did. So we were on vacation in Paros, Greece, where we were for the 3rd time. And it's a beautiful small island in the Greek Cyclades or Cyclades. And, well, I had a ring with me and stuff like that. And well, we went for a walk. Well, at least she thought we just went for a walk, and we got where I wanted to be just in time because we took the long route on a mountain, and we got there just in time for the sunset and with the beautiful sight on of the sea and stuff like that. And I asked her to marry me on my knee, of course. And then Elisa said, "Why?" And then she said yes. But first she said why. Still don't know why. She said why. Okay, so we survived this round. So the first thing we do is going to check again these symbols. First of all, I get a hat, so nothing happens here. Elisa, she didn't get a hat, so she gets a wound. We both have the farmstead here, symbol, so nothing gets burned here, but I didn't manage to get a villager. Did you play Cyclades or Cyclades in the Cyclades? Well, I didn't, but it is tradition there that the first game that people play there is Cyclades. So it has been played over there every year. The first game that hits the table is Cyclades, but it's not my kind of game. So, is this game harder than Robinson Crusoe? No.
This one?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Now we're playing the easy way. You can play it in 4 difficulties, I guess. I think we played it once in the normal difficulty. I think we lost that one.
Yes.
Now we lose this one 50% of the time as well. But I'll explain one thing that makes it harder. But when it happens, so stay tuned. So no farms get destroyed, but I didn't get a villager here, so we have to kill one of the villagers. We have to pick one at random. The middle one. This one gets killed.
Oh no.
So that means no more barricades that are being built by the villagers. That one gets removed from the game. Removed, it's gone. And now we get a bonus for the one that survived. Ryan says, that's cool. I've been happily married for 14 years. It's been great for me. So things aren't that bad. I always hear people saying that life ends after you marry. So first of all, we can get to remove one of the sneaky raiders. So be gone, you sneaky raider. It's not a burning one, so that's too bad. And then one of us gets to heal a wound again. So we're both wounded, so let's roll a die again. I got a 1 again, of course.
2?
No, 2. So you get healed again.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that means now we are going to reveal the sneaky raiders. Sneaky. No, by the way, Robinson Crusoe is way harder. I'm not sure. I don't know if you're following the playthrough that I'm doing on my channel at this moment. But it's not looking good, people. And that's normal in that game. So no, this is way easier than Robinson. Probably if you spice it up and do all the difficulties, then it might be very hard. But we haven't tried that yet. We like the challenge of the base game already. Yeah, so let's reveal those sneaky buttons.
No.
So as you can see, the lieutenant is here. He has fire. That means we have to burn a barricade. We still have a barricade. We still have 2 left, so we're still okay. That's not you. Indeed, that's the game. Yep, that's the game. It's not my fault that I'm losing Robinson again. Oh, so one very good news. First of all, well, a couple of good things. The other lieutenant, he doesn't have the burn symbol, so we don't lose a barricade. And look at this. The other one, he has a hat. Nice. Okay. We have one more. Oh, another burny. So we burn another barricade. Crap. My wife doesn't really play games. You're a lucky guy to share the hobby. Well, I am. Now, she has to sometimes. Elise doesn't always feel like playing games. That's normal, of course. I'm the freak here. I am the geek. I am the board game geek here. So that's. I think it's our fault that you're losing Robinson Crusoe. No, it's not. It's Ignacy's fault, the designer. he made the game way too hard, but it's good. So, well, this one, this that. So now we're going to round number 3, the last round. So we're doing good. We only lost 1 villager, and we still have 2 farms left. So that's pretty cool. Nope, you're both crazy.
What?
Who said I was crazy? I said I was a geek or a freak, but I didn't never said I was crazy. If
Yeah, you are.
Rindert, are you wearing your cap of stupidity again? Rindert, who is watching, the RVDE guy here, he is one of my colleagues for Portal Games, and he has a cap from Board and no Board and how was it? Board and oh my god, Rindert, help me! Board. Oh man, I've been tweeting with them a lot lately. Rindert, I'll shut up if you tell me what publisher was the cap for, and he's not wearing it, by the way.
Board and Dice.
Board and Dice. So he has a cap for Board and Dice, and if he wears it, his IQ drops with 50. Just saying. Ignaticus, will you play more games on stream? Yeah, we try to do it sometimes. It's most of the times we're a little bit too tired at the end of the day to do something like this. But I got home earlier from work, and I was planning to do some filming, but Elise got home from work early as well. So then I said, okay, I cannot film anything now, so let's play games and stream as a compensation. Now we have to take 2 boss characters. They are worth, well, I have a strength of 6, and they're pretty bad. So we take 2 at random. We have no clue which ones they are, and we shuffle them in the Raider deck. So I think we'll stream more if we get a chance to, and if you want to, of course. If you like this, well, we'll do it more.
Like me.
If you like Elisa, but she doesn't say that much, so that's okay. If I have to change the microphone and point it at her more, well, let me know. I don't think she would love to, but let's see. Ignacy is a sadist. Ryan says so, and he is a little bit. But he's also a sadist against himself because he works very hard. He's crazy. Ignacy is really crazy. He was telling us that he would take a year vacation, and for Ignacy, taking a vacation is not working on weekends. And the last couple of weeks, he has been working very hard, and today he was reading and answering all his emails, so he's working on a weekend already. So first weekend of the year, his plans are ruined. I'm really, really excited for the first Martians this year. Yep. It's my number 1 anticipated game for 2017, which is also a spoiler because I might do a top 10 list of most anticipated games of 2017. So you already know my number 1. Whose turn was it? It was your turn, my turn. It goes to me now. All right, let's do this. Last round. Now this time we'll have to use this because this might be very hard. So let's see. A genial one, but the sadist nonetheless indeed. Yeah, he is. Yeah. There we go. I've got a 4. 4. Who gives a wound, but I can ignore it, and has a villager on it. And I think I'm going to place it here because, well, if I draw a 6, then I'm screwed, although I still have... we'll see. Okay. A genius one. Are you sure you're not wearing the cap, Rindert? I'm a huge Ignacy fan. 51st State is my number 2 game. Oh, and are you talking about the old 51st State or the new one? And if you're watching my top 75 list of all time, which will be online, well, there will be 8 episodes. There's already 1 online. The next one will be tomorrow. And in those parts, eventually you'll find out where my place is for 51st State. I just learned that app support is planned and that has me really excited. Yeah, the game really should work very well with the app because it fits the theme, of course. And he already also said that he didn't want to do an app for Robinson. Now that he knows how to do it, of course, he could do it, but it doesn't fit the theme of being on an island, deserted island, and having technology with the app. But if you're on Mars with all the technology, it makes sense, and it should make for a great story because the stuff that happens will be remembered by the app and might haunt you later in another scenario in the campaign, which should be awesome, of course. If anyone knows Dead of Winter, should I buy The Long Night? Dead of Winter. No, I didn't. I still have Dead of Winter. It's a hard thing to say already. It's just a little bit of a spoiler for my top 75. So let me spoil. It's still in my top 75, but I'm not sure if it will stay there, Dead of Winter, because I think it is a little bit too long. And if you are a little bit unlucky, then I believe you have only 1 or 2 characters and another one has 4. The other players' turns take way much longer because they have lots more things to do, and then it might drag a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep 50, Dead of Winter. If you like Dead of Winter, why not do the other one as well? It adds more, so why not? Okay, so I have a 3 here. It doesn't hurt me, but doesn't hurt anyone. But if I go here to 7, then here. Yep. So let's defend against this one. The app is going to be amazing. It should have a sort of legacy aspect to it. Yep, exactly. Without destroying anything, you can play again and again and again and again. So that's cool. James, I like Imperial Settlers. How would you say that 51st State compares to that? And I'm spoiling my complete top 75 list. But I won't have anything left to say. Oh, Karina is there as well.
Hi,
Karina is Rinder's girlfriend. Also, fiance? No, not fiance. Or they didn't say something to us, but and James likes Imperial Settlers. Okay, so Karina says Imperial Settlers is better and 51st State is faster and a tad meaner. Okay, I have nothing more to say now because Karina already said it. And for now, I'm agreeing for now. I'm not going to say more. So where are we?
It's your turn.
It's my turn. I hope I draw a lieutenant. Oh. That's what they call top decking. I used to play Magic, and when you wanted a card really bad, you wish for it and you got it, that's top decking. I have my lieutenant.
Oh no!
So which I can place right over here, which gives me 9 again. And if you remember, first of all, we can remove the top card here. Oh. So he's gone. I go to 5, and I get to activate my... That means I get to remove the top 2. Oh, man. Why are the small ones? And the number 3. They're uneven numbers, which is pretty cool. You could disagree. No, I could not disagree, Rindert. Not if Karina says something. Now, if you said that, no, I like Imperial Settlers more, but I also like the speed of 51st State. And you can have both of them in your collection because they feel different enough. And sometimes I feel like playing 51st State, and sometimes I feel like playing Imperial Settlers. They are very similar. I like 51st State Master Set team better. Also, I like that it's faster and potentially meaner. And you say potentially with capital letters, and that's correct. Ooh, Elise is thinking about using this one here, which allows us to take 2 raiders to deal with. Well, she could do that. She's going to do so. Okay.
This one is...
If you draw a 4, give it to me.
No.
right?
I cannot support with this, huh?
Yeah, you cannot. Let's see if we do it right. You cannot carry out the support action. Yeah, so the support action means you give your token to the other
Okay.
player.
I will take this one.
Yeah.
And
Let's see. Let's see. I don't think my kids would like it. Then they already got upset when I raised their buildings. Yeah, and that's the thing about the game. I think in 51st State you need to adapt more. So you get to change your plans more often because well, and you also have to attack more. You have to stop other players' plans because it's a race to 25 points.
wait,
Yeah.
I got the hair
Oh, and she's giving it to me. So
because I
pretty cool.
someone.
Yeah, very cool. Now, Elisa drew a 2. She can give it to me, and I can place it here. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, smart decision, Kurt. Blah, blah, blah. We can try to answer all the questions that might spoil your top 75. That sounds like a plan. Then, indeed, I think it wouldn't be their cup of tea. Yeah, it's not for everyone. In that case, Imperial Settlers is probably good for you. Ninjite. Ninjite. That's a cool word. We have been ninjite. Have you taken 2?
Yes.
Okay.
This
Oh, the lieutenant is gone.
and I have to.
Okay, so what will I do? I would like to draw a 4. Now,
You can take this.
and if it's not a 4, I can give it to you,
Yes.
maybe. So I'm going to take one of the support tokens also. Now, if I draw an uneven number, I can give it to Elisa if I want to. We'll see.
Dum, dum, dum.
It's a 1.
Oh,
A 1
not good.
with a villager
Okay, give it to
or
me.
a wound.
No.
So I'm going to give it to Elisa. Is Tobago in the 75 list? Now, this one you cannot answer, Corina.
Yes. No.
I don't think it is. Now, I have my list on my computer here. Whoop. I don't think Tobago is on the list. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And it has a reason why. And now, talking about the games that aren't on the list on my top 75, I will do a live session, a live streaming of All Aboard, where we will discuss my top 75 list and the games that didn't make it as well, of course, because there are many, many, many great games that didn't make the list. And Tobago is one of them. And I'll tell you why. It is just because I really like the game, but I have only played it as a 2-player game yet. And I'm convinced it is better with more players. I like it with 2, but I think it will be better with more. And if that's the case, it might enter that top 75. And probably next year there will be a top 100. Oh yeah. By the way, before we continue with this playthrough, I have here lying next to us my copy of Karuba, which is a great game by Haba. And if you want, we'll play it later in this evening, and you can join us. So what that means is we'll play it here, 2 players. But if you have your own copy at home, you can join us and see who got the most points. Or if you don't have it, you might even take a piece of paper and play it. I think you can draw a grid and draw the roads. You can do that. It's not that hard to do so. Yeah. Take a meeple somewhere and join us. So if you want to do that, let me know, and then we play Karuba later. Okay, where are we? There, people, you talk too much. I cannot follow. Okay, it's a smart decision not to disagree with Corina. Yes, I know. That's very smart. I wouldn't worry too much about spoiling your top 75. Those of us who are here will probably watch it anyway. Yeah, that's true. My loyal viewers are here. A ninja is when someone answers faster than you. They are a keyboard ninja. Yeah, there are many keyboard ninjas here. And that's true, James. I will watch no matter what. Thank you, Ryan. Karuba for the win. And Corina and Rino, they will join us for sure. Okay, so other people, if you want to join us, let me know.
It's my turn.
All right, back to Elisa. Let's finish this game. Let's defend the village. And let's... Ooh. She draws a... that's not a good one, but we're okay still. So it's number 3, so she go to 5. It's not a good number. Michelle van der Weide, also known as
Hello.
Raislin, who is my favorite wizard of them all. Just joined. Nice, you are playing one of my favorites. Yeah, I read one of your blogs where you mentioned Samurai Spirit. I think I reacted to it that it was one of the most underrated games. So, So I think I'm pretty safe still. So I'm not going to use one of these, but I think you might need one of them later. Ignatikas is going away. So Ignatikas, thanks for being here. And I hope to see you soon. Have a great evening. And enjoy the cold. Wow, minus 20. Woo! I got what I wanted. My number 4. That means I can place it here, and we're again going to activate the... We remove the first one in the row, so the lieutenant is gone. We go to 4 again. I'm doing not too shabby, to be honest. Just saying, I'm doing well. And then I get to activate my Ki. That means the top 2 cards go to the graveyard, which is again the number 4. And one of the bosses. My Ki destroyed one of the bosses, one of the 2 big ones. And as you can see, he has a big penalty here. So pretty cool. Okay.
That's good.
Your turn. Are you going to do something?
Yeah.
Are you going to use one of these? Oh yeah, you have to burn.
Burn.
Our last barricade has been destroyed. Tum, tum, tum.
What would I do?
So if you take this one, if you draw the card, you can choose to keep it or put it back on the bottom of the deck. The blue one. Oh, you could have taken this one and then you didn't have to take the penalty.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But maybe it's not.
What's the other one about? Oh yeah, when you draw a raider card that is equal then to one of these. Excuse me.
Dat is zelfs nummer.
Yeah. You can place the one you drew on the...
Oh man, what will I do?
I wouldn't take this one because that is going to help you. If you draw a 2 or a 3, you get you're okay.
Or a 6.
Yeah, but then take this one.
Okay.
Defend yourself. Okay, so she gets to draw the raider card, and if she doesn't like it, it's a 2.
I can give it to you.
You could give it to me. Then I can have my
let's do that.
stuff here. So I'm going to take this one here and put it over here. So we're okay. We defended the village. We're doing well, actually. So I'm going to... I cannot do this.
Why not? No, babe.
I cannot defend. Oh yeah, really? I don't have to. Oh, okay. I'm okay. Let's go. Let's just draw a card. Crap. It's the big one. So it's the other boss here. That means I have to take him. So I cannot do anything against it. That means I'm going to 10. We have to destroy one. Now, in this basic game, the easy mode, we just have to remove one of the farms here from the game. Now, if you play the advanced one or the harder one, you take one of the farms to remove, but you flip it. And in this case, I would have gotten a wound. And there are different symbols on the farms. So that would be painful. So I will be dead later. So yeah.
Let's burn.
Oh yeah, the burn here. Now you could again, but I think we're okay. There are no sneaky raiders for now. So okay. So
Let's
good.
Yes? Yeah.
Oh, I had to pass, by the way.
My turn.
Again? Oh, didn't you?
Yeah, I burn farm.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry.
I take this. Then I will do this. It's a 1.
Okay.
What?
A 1. Okay. You go to 6. Now it's my turn still, although I'm still already here. Now I have to pass, but before I pass,
No.
I have to do the penalty. I should do the penalty if I didn't have this one. I keep forgetting this. So if this wasn't here, this penalty would mean that I have to remove one of my 3 cards on the left. Luckily, I don't have to. I just pass and my turn is over.
And let's take this one.
Yeah,
Oh no! We have a sneaky.
Yeah, oh, this one, yeah. The sneaky bastard. We have one sneaky. Okay, so this is the end of the 3rd round already. And now we are going to
Win.
see if we won. So first of all, we check all these things here. So we don't get a wound because we both have a hat. We don't have to burn a village or a farm. And we don't have to kill one of the villagers. So we can heal a wound.
We can do it.
And we can remove the sneaky one. Ta-da! Which wasn't a dangerous one. And that means... Yeah, I already saw that Ignaticus was going. Already said goodbye. That means... What? Good luck with the weather. No, it was Rinder saying to Ignaticus that, well, good night and good luck with the weather. Folks.
Oh, we won.
We won very, 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 very well and very easy this time. We were lucky.
Yeah.
Despite of the little number of hats in the game. So we won the game because we had 2 farms left, 4 farms left, and 2 villagers at the end. So we did very well. Wow. Now, sometimes this game can be very hard. Sometimes it can be a little easier. Well, it depends a little bit on the cards that you draw. It's a little bit random. You have to like it, of course. You have some control, but not everything can be controlled. And Michelle is congratulating us with the victory. Yes, victory.
Victory.
That's a cool word, victory. It's a powerful word. So that was Samurai Spirit for you folks. Now, I didn't got to mention what happens if you get a second wound. Now, if you get a second wound, you turn around your character board and you turn into your animal form. And in this case, I would have been a bear. And that means you get more life points, so you can fight more of the enemies. And sometimes also most of the times the Ki also gets more powerful. In this case, I could remove 3 cards from the deck. But if you get 2 wounds, if you are in animal form, you're out. Your game over. Done. But we did very well. Riner says he's still here, don't worry. Although we are packing for Curacao in the meantime. Curacao. You are so lucky. Riner and Corina are going to Curacao.
What with me?
Yeah, can we join? Do you have some place for 2 people in your luggage? Please. Are we going to do Karuba already? Or are we going to do something else first? So we can invite more people to join us. Are there people interested in Karuba already, or do you want to see something else first? While we clean up this game. All the farms gone. Now, this game is one of the first games that I did a playthrough of on this channel, but I think it was still a Dutch one, a Dutch spoken playthrough. So I'm happy to have done one in English now. They're leaving tomorrow, staying with friends near Amsterdam, and then on Monday morning they fly.
Fly.
Pretty fly. For a Dutch guy. And James is up for anything, whatever we like. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's get Karuba on the table. we'll do it. Well, let's see. So we're going to do Karuba, which is a game by Rudiger Dorn and published by Haba, which is more well known for their kids games, but they did some family games starting in 2015, and they're not bad at all. So in this game, each player gets one of these player boards. There we go. So what does a player board look like? Now, you could draw this on a piece of paper if you want. And even if you don't watch this live, feel free to join. So feel free to watch and take a piece of paper or your copy of Karuba and do it yourself. And let me know in the comments how well you did. So you have this grid, a 5x6 grid. And you have a beach here and you have forest over here. Okay. And well, that's about it that you need. So you need a grid. There will be tiles with roads on them. We'll show you them later. And they are numbered as well. But those numbers are not that important. We'll show you, and you can maybe draw it on a piece of paper or place them on your copy yourself. All right. So that's the first thing you need. And maybe you will need some meeples or tokens.
4, I think. No?
Because you have some, I think, yeah, 4. So you need 4 meeples and 4 other things of the same color. There are temples actually in the game. And each meeple is trying to get to the temple of their own color. Okay, so if you have some pieces at home that you can use for that, go and fetch them. And that will be all that you actually need to join this game. So what do we miss? Number
10.
Number 10. Number 10 is gone.
Oh, here.
There's number 10. All right, let's put this away. Now I'm going to place mine like this, so people can watch what I'm doing better. All right. So one player, well, all players get their tokens numbered from 1 to 36 or so. No clue. 32,
35,
35,
36.
yeah, 36. And the other one player will take them as well, but they will shuffle them and make some draw piles of them. Let's see. So Reinhard and Corina, 2 days Curacao, then 4 days Aruba, and then another 11 days Curacao. Well, well, well.
Nice.
Look who's bragging. No, I wish you the very best, and I hope you have a great time, of course. James, I've been looking for a good place to get some extra pounds. Do you know a good website? I have no idea where you could. Meeple source, maybe. Depends on where you are, I think. Karina says spelmateriaal.de, it's German, or spelspul.nl. And spelmateriaal.de. And Ignatikas just joined again because he cannot sleep. Oh, that sucks. I know the feeling, Ignatikas. I've been sleeping very bad the last week. And every night is a different thing that bothers me. So that's... I feel your pain, my friend. I feel your pain. All right, so I shuffled it very good. Now I have these cool storage solutions, which are not sold in stores. They're from a friend of ours who gets these at his work. There are some machinery pieces in here, and we have a bunch of these, and they are great for game pieces. All right, so as you can see, you have all these things. You have 4 meeples, 4 adventurers, and you have 1 of each color temple as well. I'm dropping everything again. So
Drop.
shuffle it again. So you also have these artifacts. Now with a 2-player game, we'll only need the 5s and the 3s, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, we're playing a multiplayer game because some of you are joining us. Michelle, nice. I don't know this one, but it looks interesting. If you have never played it, Michelle, join us. Do as I suggested, maybe. Take a piece of paper, draw a grid, 5 by 6, and join us. If you have some pieces that you can use. Now, we also have, of course, some crystals here, the small crystals and gold. You can pick these up during the game. You don't have to have pieces for this. You can write it down how many you have. Let's see. James, I'm in the US, so unfortunately shipping from those sites would be probably about 3 times the cost of the pounds. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe Meeple Source. They have these custom-made meeples, but maybe they have some normal stuff as well. So you might want to check that out. And Karina is also saying Meeple Source now. And Ignaticas, do you mean how many others can play it? Because you can, well, it's a 2 to 4 player game. That's how many pieces there are. But I've heard of games where, well, they play with many folks. So you can join. It can go up to as many players as you want because you each are doing your own board. So that's very well possible. So what is this game all about? So we will each have all the 4 of these meeples on the beach somewhere. We'll decide that later. And also all the 4 temples somewhere in the forest. Now, these meeples want to go to their own temple as fast as possible. And this is going to happen by me. I have this stack of tokens, the tiles here. I'm going to draw them one by one, and I'm going to say the number. Now, I'm going to show them to you as well, because you might not have the game, so you might want to see how it look like. And you have to place that token somewhere on the board. Each player chooses how he or she wants to do it. So, for example, I've got this number 10. That means every player takes their number 10 tile and places it somewhere on their board. There are not that many rules, but you have to place it like this. So you cannot turn it around. So the number has to be on top. So if I show it like this, you have to do it like that. So you can draw a road like this if you want. So I could place it here so my fellow can start moving. Now this continues. Of course, you can keep on doing this, but you can also choose not to put down the tile that has been chosen. You can discard it as well. And if you do so, you can move one of your meeples the number of spaces equal to the number of exits on the road on the tile. So in these 2 cases, there are 2, but there are also some crossroads or some T-shaped ones. So this one has 3 exits, so you can move one of your meeples 3 spaces. Small rules about that. You can never go past another meeple. So that's one thing you have to think about. Now, some of these tiles also have the symbol of a diamond, or maybe there is one, of gold. If you place that one on a board, you put a gold piece on it. Now, if you don't have the game, just write the letter G on it, or the D for diamond. And if your meeple ends their movement on one of these tiles, you get to take the gold or the diamond. Diamonds are worth 1 point, gold are worth 2 points at the end of the game. So just write it down on your paper how many points you score out of these valuable stuff. And that's about it. That's the only rules. You can block roads if you want. So you can do this, but that means this road ends here and you can go farther. So but you're allowed to do so. So that's the most important thing. If you are the first one to get at one of the temples, you score the biggest valued artifact that's still there for that color. Now, this is, of course, harder with more players, especially if you're not playing live. So let me know in the comments how many turns it took to get to a certain color temple, and we'll see how many points you would have scored. Okay, so let's set up the game again or further. So we have to place the temples and the meeples, the adventurers. So Elise is going to place one of the temples and one of the meeples on the board. There are some rules. They are numbered here from 10 to 110, and the number between the meeple and its temple has to be at least 30 of a difference. Let's see. Maybe broken token. Yeah, they mostly have set for particular games. Ignaticus, I scored over 9,000. I win. If you score 9,000 with this game, there's something wrong, because I think that's high. That would be a very high score. Maybe you can score 50. Not sure. Is it possible? 50s would be even a very high score. At least 30 between. So you're 50 with the temple. So your adventure has to be somewhere 10, 20, 80, whatever. Okay, so I have to do it the same way. So the meeple. I'm not sure if everybody's ready. If are some of you joining us or not? If not, it's okay. You don't have to, of course. We are just going to show you the game. Okay, now I'm going to choose one of mine. I'm going to place the brown one here and on the 70, and I'm on the beach, and I'm going to place his temple on the 10 spot. Now Elisa gets to do it one more. She places her temple on the 110 forest space, and at the 50, boom, straight ahead. But it's not that easy to go straight ahead. Believe you me. All right, then, where will I put this one here? Let's put him on the complete other corner here. James is just going to watch too many other things going on at my house to focus on the game right now. Don't worry about it. You might, if you want, you can do later. If you can join it later. If not, well, enjoy watching it. Spiral Mind 64, welcome. And he says, hello, hope you are well.
Hello.
We are doing well. We are inside. It's warm inside. It's cold outside. So we're at the right side of the walls. So that's good. And we're playing games. And some lovely people are watching and joining us. So everything is well. Let me place this here somewhere far, far, far away. 20 spot. Okay, so, and we are going to play Karuba. So let's say it again. So the yellow adventurer is on the 110 degree spot. So here in the right corner at the bottom. The brown one is at the 70, right over here. The blue one is at the 50, so the first spot in this beach part. And then the purple one is at the number 20 degrees, right over here. Michelle is already in bed watching on the iPad. All right, and Ignaticus is in bed as well, but he cannot sleep. So it's cool. People are watching us while they're lying in bed, so that's special. That's not creepy. It would be more creepy if we were in bed and you were watching. That would be weird. So that's okay. So we have the blue temple at the 110 here in the corner, the purple one at the 50, right on top here. So the fifth space, and the yellow at the 20, the second space, and the brown at space number 1 here on the top. That's it. So we are ready to rumble, I think. So there are no player turns. I just draw a tile, and Elisa and I place the same tile. And also, Rindert and Corina are joining us, apparently, in the Netherlands. So let's see what happens. First tile is number 22. And this is a corner, as you can see. Now I can play this anytime, anywhere I want. Ignaticas, is this game in your 75 list? Ignaticas, you are really trying to get my complete list. But it is. I'm not telling you where on the list, but it is. And if you have seen the first part, you know it is in the top 70 because I haven't mentioned it yet. Okay, so let's see where they all want to go. So as you can see, if I place it here, then I block the exit here. So we've sent you a picture of the setup on WhatsApp. Oh, so Karina and Rin, where is my phone? It's charging. I'm going to get my phone. I'll be right back.
The food.
The phone. You said food, yes I know.
Oh man.
Let's see. There they are. So let's see if I can show it. So there is Rindert and Karina's setup. They're ready to play, to join us. Cool. All right. We already played this game with I played this game already with Karina. Were you? Yeah, you as well. Yeah, we were at the convention where we played it. Okay, I still have to choose where to put this. And this is already a bad one, right? It's not a good tile. So let's just put it here and see what happens. Okay, tile number 2. It is number 7, a crossroad. Those are very important tiles, but where to put it already this time? We'll probably have to do this here because let's see. Okay, now I see that Elise did exactly the same thing, or I did exactly the same thing as Elise. We thought you might have wanted proof. Yes, of course. I would not have believed you otherwise. And now I'm WhatsApping. This is meta. Yeah, this is special. All right, so we have number 9. Now, don't forget, this is one with a diamond on it. So here's the space where you can get a diamond if you want. Diamond in the rough. Oh. And if you have the game, you place it. And I won, I think, says Karina. Yeah, you won. You won pretty hard. Yeah, or we lost pretty bad. Yeah, you destroyed us.
You destroyed us.
And Raislin is laughing, as Raislin can do. Raislin can have that crooked smile. Number 30. A 3-way split. So also an interesting one. This is hard to do it this way, by the way. I think I'm going to put it here. Oh, it's the same again. But in the end, your roads might be very different. All right, still following Karina and Rindert. Next one. 25. Oh, another crossroad already. I'm going to place it right over there. Now, as you can see, we do different things now. Interesting. And you can see I'm doing all the end work already, but I cannot move because I didn't put any roads for my adventurers. We go to number 13. Lucky number 13. By the way, next week, Friday, is Friday the 13th again. Now this, again, one with a diamond on it. Don't forget. And that's a diamond over there. Next. Number 18. Yeah, this sounds a little bit like bingo. Maybe we can play bingo ones on this channel, just for fun with those spindle. Bingo. Let's see. Who wants to go upwards? He wants to go upwards, but I'm not sure if I want to do so. And Elise did it, but I'm going to do it as well. So this is an example for your placement of temples is proving interesting. Yeah, this is, yeah. And also the combination with the tiles that are drawn. So I'm going to discard this tile as well. So it has two exits, one at the top, one at the bottom. So I can move one of my adventurers 2 spaces, and I'm going to move my yellow one, and he stops. He ends his turn. Now I could stop earlier if I wanted to, and I end my turn on a diamond, so I get to take diamond, and I just put it on the yellow one because he took it. It's not important, but please no bingo. Okay. Okay, if you really don't want it. Rise of Augustus is a bingo type game. Rise of Augustus is exactly a bingo type game, which we enjoy very much. And now probably Ignatius will ask, is Rise of Augustus in your top 75?
Yes.
Maybe. I'm not going to answer that question anymore. All right, next tile, number 12. Number 12. That's also a very interesting one. Oh, yeah. Might want to do it like this. Yeah. All right. That was number 12. Ooh, number 2. Let's do a number 2 in the jungle. Yoink. And as you can notice, we already have very different boards already. We are both taking different paths to victory. At least one of us is. Probably not. Probably Karina is doing so, but hey. Number 28, another corner. Ooh, and that's one of those corners.
Oh, shit, no.
I have to be very careful with playing some of Ignatius. And now he, of course, he asks, is Rise of Augustus in your 75 list? Oh man. Stay tuned. Watch my top 75 and you'll find out. Well, I asked for it. So, oh man. Yeah, okay. Nice one, Ignatius. Yeah. Don't know the game, just asking. Well, if you like gateway games, so games not too hard to play or to teach for new players, it's a very good one for that. I think if you check my top 10 gateway games video, I think it's in there. Not sure, but I think it is. Perhaps you mentioned and I missed, but do you have to the colored meeples? Yeah, you have to get the colored meeples to their equally colored temple. That's the whole idea of the game. So this fellow is trying to get over here, and he's going slowly. Number 11. Very interesting. 11. Nou, je moet niet door elkaar, heb ik gezegd. Yeah. Number 11. Oh, man. One with a diamond, by the way. It took me a second, but funny number 2 in the jungle. All right, so somebody got the joke of the number 2 in the jungle. I'll say that in the jungle. The number 2.
Ah, okay.
Thanks, Karina, for understanding my humor. Michelle van der Weide is in for bingo. Oh, we got 1 vote for bingo. Is Rise of Augustus in the top 10 gateway games?
No.
Check it. I don't know anymore, so we'll have to check it out. Oh man, Ignatius, you're funny when you cannot sleep. Man. All right, so let's go for the next one. Oh, my lucky number. The first time I did a top list, by the way, 3 years ago, was a top 20. 3 years ago? 2 years ago. It was a top 21 list, by the way. And last year it was a top 50. This year's top 75. So probably next time it will be top 100. Ooh. 21. A corner. which I do not like that much. So I think it's time to move our yellow worker because we don't have anyone else that can move. All right. Let's go. Next one. Number 34, the first one with a gold nugget on it. So we put a gold on this one. If we place it somewhere, of course. I'm not sure if we will, actually. Oh, man. Not good. I have to place it because I cannot move with some. Oh, yeah. Let's move it here. And then we take a gold nugget. I'm sorry, but I pointed the joke out to Karina. Where are my grades? Okay, Reinert. You did well. If your top number lists are any indication, your game knowledge must be growing. My game knowledge is growing a lot. I forget a lot, of course, because every time I remember. Well, I don't remember how to speak anymore. Every time I know something about the game, I forget something else. So that's how it works. So I forgot a lot already of the useful stuff. 15 is the next one with a diamond on it. Oh no, not the lists again. Yes, the lists. The lists. Oh man. Not the lists again. We have a new picture, a new update from Karina and Rindert. More pictures. So at the first one is whose is the first one? Let's see if we can put it like this. So we have one that's like this at this moment. So someone is going for the brown temple.
Oh, it's Karina.
And the other one, yeah, Karina is going for the brown. What time is it in your countries? Well, here and for Rindert and Karina as well, it is 11:30 p.m. So getting late. And oh, Rindert is going for brown as well. But he left an open spot that might be difficult to get, right on the top left. What time is it in your country, Ignatius? Is it an hour difference, maybe? Or two? I'm not sure. All right, where were we? With number 24. 24. Oh, is it the right three-way that I needed? What did I do here? Okay, great. All right. Might just want to do this now. Hope I didn't block anything yet, but we'll see. Number 32, a straight one with a diamond. And that's one I did not want to have, I think. Oh, Elise is doing stuff that I don't like. All right, let's see. I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to move one and pick up the golden nugget. Let's see, it is 4:38 p.m. in Iowa. So you have your evenings has to start still. And it is 12:30 a.m. in Lithuania. An hour later than here. And he still cannot sleep, apparently. Oh, man. All right, we have number 16, straight one, 2 exits, and gold. Gold. Where's the gold? The gold is there. Let's place that one there. Ooh. I really need a crossroad. Are there still crossroads? Number 26, number 8. There are 2 crossroads still. All right, that's not enough. Number 31 is a straight one again with a diamond. I'm being stupid. Oh my god. No. This is not good. All right. Karina Rindert. Oh, maybe you sent me a message. No. We each sent our own. Yeah, I saw it. Does someone of you already have a temple? I hope you didn't. Almost probably. Let's see. 5. Oh, that's not a good one for me. Let's remove the 5 and let's move this fellow here 2 spaces and pick up a diamond. Oh, I'm not doing too well. 27. Oh man, I screwed up somewhere big time. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to get rid of that one as well. That's not closer, and get one closer with yellow. All right, next is number 36. Crap again. I'm going to put it here. You never know. Or should I place it here? Now let's see what happens. Next one. We're going a little bit faster now. Oh, there it is. Number 8. One of the important ones for me. Not yet. So Karina Rinnert still doesn't have, or Rinnert at least. No. This is a challenging one, this one. Normally at this moment, there's already someone at the temple and Elise. When does the game end? Well, as soon as all tiles are gone. Or when somebody has reached all 4 temples. Which doesn't happen. That it never happened yet. Where in Lithuania are you from? I have visited Vilnius, Kaunas, and Traka a couple of years back and really enjoyed my trip. It is 6:36 in Puerto Rico. Wow. Hey, Nidelot. Welcome. Great to see you here. We are playing Karuba. And so it's already evening in Puerto Rico as well. That's pretty cool. We have people from Puerto Rico watching. How cool is this? Mm-hmm. This is awesome. We have people from Lithuania, from the Iowa, Puerto Rico, the Netherlands, and from Belgium. We're watching ourselves a little bit. 35, folks. 35. Michelle, we know another Michelle who watches now and then as well, but this is Michelle, who has his own blog. He loves 35. He loves. Oh no, I should not do this. Oh, I'm doing the. Oh, what am I doing?
Purple.
All right, I'm just going to move somebody. Crap. Oh, should I move purple? No, I'm going to move yellow. And he has a blog about all things geek, but much about anime and stuff like that. He really likes it, and you have been getting some awards or nominations for awards, and that's cool. He does a lot of posts, and that's very cool. So Elisa is first to the purple one. Not sure if someone else did it, but Elisa gets this 5 points artifact. And well, I was talking about Michel here online. He's called Racelin on his blog, and because that's his favorite fantasy character. Oh, and Karina has purple as well. So that means both of you get 5 points. If you score the same at the same moment, well, there's only one with 5. One person gets the 5 one, and the other one gets the 4 one, by the way, and the diamond. So I will remove this 4 one. So I will not get the 4 one anymore if I get to purple. Okay, next tile. So if you are interested in, well, he does about movies and stuff as well, the blog. So if you're interested in anything about movies, anime, books, stuff, he covers a lot. Go check out his blog. And if you want, Michelle, put the link in the chat. You are allowed to. Normally, there are only trolls who do that, but you can do so if you want. I've got number 26 in my hands, which is the last crossroad. So we'll have to use it wisely. Oh man, where to put? Oh. I'm going to place this right over here. All right. And Elise, notice she has been. What did you do? And this is the danger about the game. So check this out. Elisa has blocked her yellow temple.
No.
I've done those things as well in the past.
And it can.
Yeah. So the yellow one is probably going to pick up some diamonds on the way. Yeah. These things tend to happen.
Oh man.
Let's go for number 32, folks. Number 32, which is going to 32. Did you already place 32?
Yes.
Oh, really? Why? Okay, folks, we have a glitch. Yeah, 35. You switched 32, 35. Is it Colby? What happened? Oh, man. And I'm now in a small village called Dukstas. I think you would never find this place. So let's see. We had 32 a while ago. Oh, really? Then what the hell did I do? I probably moved with it and did something wrong. It's okay. Elisa's spot leads off the board behind the brown to get to the yellow. Yeah. That's. Oh, it's the expansion. We're playing the expansion. It's called Off-Road. And oh man, this game might work with an expansion, by the way. By the way, I got the greatest, board game news. One of the best games of this year, of 2016, I have to say, Clank is getting an expansion.
Woo!
Which is cool. There's no details yet. Gary, hey Gary, how are you? Gary is someone we already met personally at conventions. 20. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to use it to move, and I'm going to move my yellow because I can to the temple and get myself one of those masks as well. That's thinking about outside the box. Yep. That's how she wins her games. And Gary is fine, which is also always good to hear. Oops. I'm trying to watch your WhatsApp messages as well, but it's hard to focus. No, it's okay. Let's see, how is Corina doing? Corina is moving her yellow, but it's a long way to go. She's going to score brown. Let's see if she can do it with this number 1 tile. Oops. What? Number one. What to do? Let's place it here so we have a straight line here, but we have to move him. And there are not that many tiles left, so I think I'm not going to do too well. 29. 3. That was Dutch for how stupid am I? Yeah, they probably can hear you more, not as good as me because I have the microphone here in front of me, but they might still hear you. Move. Where am I going to move? Just straight ahead. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. So I was first to purple and to brown. So you get the 5 points, Corina. Corina and Karuba. It's almost the same word. That's why she always wins. 19. 19 is the next one. And I'm going to also remove it. Let's do my sprint with blue. And Gary says, we can hear her.
Sorry.
Next number is 10, one with a diamond, by the way. But I'm going to move my blue one to its temple. By the way, Rindert, when are you getting to a temple? What are you doing? Yeah. I'm not sure, but Rindert, are you finally...
Rindert is
What are you doing?
Rindert.
Rindert is apparently not yet on the... So I got to the brown one.
Blue one.
A blue one. Ooh, very good, very good. All right, next. There are only 6 tiles left. 17. Corina is 1 step away from blue.
What?
Corina, stop it. We're trying to win. We are online here. We're live. People can see us play. Oh,
man.
2 steps. 1, 2, take a diamond. Ranger says almost there. All right. Next is 23, which allows my purple one to arrive. And Corina has blue. So you score 4 points, Corina. Oh man, she's unbeatable in this game. Oops. Next tile, number 6. 6. 1, 2, 3. Corina is Karuba Wizard. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Rindert is the WhatsApp wizard, by the way. Next tile, number 3.
Blue.
And Elise got to the blue. And Rindert got the purple at the same time as I did. So that means, Rindert, you also scored 3 points for purple. Corina is at yellow.
What?
That means you all have everything. Wow. Okay, folks, so that's also one of the things that ends the game. If someone reaches their 4th temple. So, Corina, you get 4 points, by the way. That means the game is done. And we are going to tally up points. That means we are going to add up all our artifacts. And all diamonds are worth 1, all gold is worth 2. So I'm at 12, 15, 18 points. So
16.
not 9,000. That's something I didn't make. Corina, man, how did you do that? So I've got 19 points. Elise got 16 points. Rindert, well, he scored 4 points.
1.
Rindert, how many points do you have? Now, folks, if you decided to join this game later at home while rewatching this, let us know how many points did you score. Maybe we should calculate for you by seeing in which turns you got what artifact. We messed up. What did you mess up? I still won. What did you mess up?
Kan ik er nog 2 en ik 3?
Yeah, see, I did something wrong. So we we did something wrong because Corina Rindert has 4 tiles left.
Welke nummers?
23. 23. You had 23 left. Where's 23? We both don't have 23.
Hier, als...
Yeah, we moved with number 23. Maybe I was too fast with 1. I think Corina must be playing on a smaller board. Yeah, I think they have a different version or something. The Dutch version is smaller. And 14 they had.
Yeah.
That was okay.
4 and 33.
4 and 33, and I still had 14 and 4. Where's 33? My 33 is here. Okay, something went wrong, but still Corina won. How many points did you have, Corina? Or maybe a bigger brain. Yeah, Corina is probably the smartest one of the four of us. Yeah. So, folks, this was Karuba. And Raislin or Michelle says, thanks for mentioning my blog. That's just so very awesome. My blog is called Raislin093. I hope to have post out for Eldritch Horror in the coming days. Oh, did you already get the... Oh, he canceled this message, but I read it. I already mentioned it. Did you get the new expansion already? I'm waiting for it. The new Eldritch Horror expansion is coming. 26 points, Corina. I got 19.
19?
So that's 7 points. And Reinhard is smartly being very quiet. Reinhard had 11 points. So congratulations, Corina. You won this game. Again. Maybe someone else who joined later or is doing this later will beat your points. That person can let us know in the comments. So we'll see. Yeah, Elise screwed up as well, of course. She blocked her temple. Yeah, she was playing the house rules where you can go off-road. So that didn't work out. Thank you. I have to post out for Eldritch Horror soon. I'll definitely read that post by Michelle. It's one of my favorite games. Spoiler. Is it in your top 75? Yes, it is.
Top 10.
Have you played with this with kids who would want to play with my son and daughter? I think this is very much an option to play with kids. Yeah. You can do this. I'm not sure what age they are, but this shouldn't be too hard. It's very basic, actually. You don't have to do that much. The box says, let's take the box. So according to the box, it is 8 to 99 years. So as soon as you're 100 years old, you cannot play this anymore. But as long as you're not that age, 7 and 10. So that should be okay. You're a gamer, so I guess your kids already played some games, so they should be able to play this one without any problems. All right. So yeah, this is a great one. The same year you had Adventureland, the game, which I think was nominated for Spiel des Jahres that year. Not sure. I might be lying. No, Karuba got nominated. Adventureland got more buzz at the beginning. This was the one that I bought first, but then I saw how this game worked, and I really wanted to have this one because this one's. I like this one better. What? James, I have a 9-year-old and I don't think he would like it. That could just be him, though. Yeah, well, that's the thing with games. Some games work for some people and some games don't. We're all different, and that's what makes this hobby so interesting. We're all different. We like different things. Otherwise, we would not need that many different games, of course. So that's pretty cool. All right. I'm over 9,000, so I can't play it. Well, Ignatikas is apparently a vampire or some sort who is 9,000 years old or older, and he's not allowed to play Karuba. That's sad. That's sad. And that's why he cannot sleep, because it is night. He's a vampire, so he has to stay awake. He needs some blood. Just trying to figure out how you work. Both these and Adventureland are still on my watch list, but so many great games out there. Yeah, a watch list, that's something that's always too long and never shrinks. Wow, that's something weird that I said. This was really fun. We should do this more often. Yeah, if you know any games that might work this way in the future, we can do something like it. Maybe, I'm not sure if Codename Pictures would work like this or something. It all makes sense now, Ignatikas. It all makes sense. No, not yet. Sorry, live chat is messing up here on my end. Sometimes can't see what I'm typing. Yeah, your message gets removed, but I've read them, so. No, I don't think the expansion for Eldritch Horror has been released yet, so I was almost very jealous. This was fun, by the way. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just an idea we had. I stole this idea because someone else did this as well earlier, and that was a way bigger channel. I'm not sure it was a Dice Tower, and they had many players joining, of course. So that's why I knew this could work. So that's why we did it. And it is almost 12. Almost midnight. And I guess we'll end it here. Yeah, we'll end it here. We had not a long day at work because we stopped earlier, but we had a long week. It was the first week of sales. We're both people who work in sales in stores, and it is the biggest, one of the busiest weeks of the year, right after the holidays, and that's a pretty tough time. And we have some pretty tough times coming because both our stores, well, Elise's store is going to renovate and mine is going to move. So we all have big works ahead of us. They played over the internet the same way we did now. Yeah, I stole the idea. I'm not ashamed. Nope, I'm Harambe. Harambe? I will have to Google that. Nidlot, bye. Good night. Good night, Nidlot. Slaap lekker, Corina. I think you mean Gen. Yeah, GenCan did that. Right, GenCan. That's where they did the. And I was at work. I could not join them, or I was asleep. No, it was, of course, at night in Europe. And I know Corina and Rindert stayed awake because they're so crazy. Truste, Rindert, good night. We'll have to talk soon, by the way. I finally managed to get Ignacy back on Skype and stuff, so we need to talk. But let's do that tomorrow. All right, Ignatikas, a new attempt to go to sleep, so good night. I hope you have a lot of success. James asked when the next Robinson Crusoe is going up. That will be Tuesday. I will film the next part on Tuesday. I think I'm going to film, well, I will be filming some parts of my top 75 on Tuesday as well. I'm going to try to do maybe one or two tomorrow. So I have a backlog for that list, and I might do film playthrough Tuesday of Deep Space D6. That's a short one. Might be, if I have the time. So we'll see. Good night, Michelle. This was a lot of fun, he says. So that's cool. Good night also for Elisa and Mika. And Mika is with a K, by the way, but it's okay. She understands. She's already sleeping. Ignatikas, you're not a cat as well because they sleep. Oh, man, I'm so jealous. James says to Ignatikas, hope your coffin is more comfy this time, Ignatikas. Yeah. The coffin. Right. So, folks, thanks for watching. I enjoyed it. Elisa enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. If you didn't, that means you're liars because you said you did. No. I wish you a good evening or a good night, depending on where you are. And I see you all later. And as I always say, see you all in the future. All right, was looking over my games, maybe Puerto Rico. I have Puerto Rico, but I haven't played it yet. So I would have to find out how it works first, Gary. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can do so. We'll see. All right. So we're really, yeah, Rinus is going to get revenge on Karina, so enjoy that. And good night, everybody. While you were watching Elise go down on the table. All right, folks, time to stop. We are getting tired and we are rambling and mumbling and stuff. So good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.